Hey, tubers! More drafting here on the arena. We're still a month out or so from the new set, but hopefully everybody's still enjoying these Kamigawa drafts. Hit that like and subscribe button if you do. If you don't, you should also hit that like and subscribe button. We're pushing 45,000 subs here on the tube, so thank you all for the support. We've done a lot of growth, had a lot of growth in the last 4 months or so since I started doing a daily vid, so anyways, let's jump right in. Open to Hidetsugu, Devouring Chaos. Yeah, that's going to be a pickup here for me. Other good cards. All of the uncommons are fine. The Specialist, the Earth, the Wheel Kick. Grove Archer in the pack. Voltage Surge, Modern Age, Season of Renewal. So, good pack overall. What would we expect to wheel? Probably nothing that we super care about. Maybe Haven if we're lucky. Let's go ahead and just take the Hidetsugu, though. And move on with our lives. Into a very weak second choice. I'm kind of in the mood for just like forcing red-black after first picking Hidetsugu. I've been on this red kick lately. Or that is to say, I've been not forcing green as much, I should say. Which means we've been delving into the other colors. Is Song Shaper the best choice here? Maybe not, maybe Specialist, but I don't think this pack's very good anyways. And I've been having a lot of fun with the red aggressive deck, so let's see if this pays off. As we get a couple of good blue cards, another Modern Age, a Completion, some more good green cards, but yeah. Nice thing here for us is that the Twisted Embrace is pretty close to the best card in the pack. If it's not, right, we have like Completion and Touch the Spirit Realm, two other removal spells that are maybe on par with it, but we will take the Embrace here since we already first picked the Hidetsugu. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. Best card in the pack anyway. Pick 4 Okiba Reckoner Raid. What are we losing out? Nothing. Yep, let's just keep the black flowing for now. It's a good start for sure. Song Shaper might not be played in the end. Remember, I could have a Specialist over the Song Shaper, but because I have the Hidetsugu and the activated ability is red, I kind of lean toward that direction. Man, a lot of Grove Archers going around. Another Touch the Spirit Realm, which we could take. Or we could take, like, Spirited Companion here, too. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to ignore the white if it's going to keep getting passed to us. I guess I'm okay taking the Touch the Spirit Realm, but just the awkward thing is that we've already passed one Touch the Spirit Realm, and now we're passing a dog. But that's fine. If we continue to see white cards, this is definitely going to be worth doing. Mukotai Ambusher could be okay. Scrounger's fine. Kunai and Ronin are both decent. I think Ronin's a slightly better card than Ambusher is, but again, it keeps me on black if I take the Ambusher. But I think I'm happy to take the Ronin. Take the best card. See how that pans out. Yeah, I actually just had a 7-win mono red deck on stream right before I started recording this, so that was pretty nice. Should have been a 7-0, but I punted one of my games away. But it was a mono red with like double Kumano and whatnot. Weak second or seventh pick rather overall. We'll take the Shrine. We might not end up running it. But it cuts off a signal and there's nothing else anyways. Okay, good pack. Actually a really good pack for pick 8. Reliquary, Era of Enlightenment, Suit Up is good, Clawing Torment, Kami, and the Scoured Barrens. I think you could go any of those cards. This pack. Kind of want to just take like Clawing Torment though to stay with the black for now, but Reliquary's pretty safe, and Era has a lot of high upside if it pays off, but I'll take the Torment. Did wheel some green stuff and a Dokuchi. Automated is okay, but like I said, I think the Haven here is fine. That was the card I noted that one might wheel, and it did, in fact. I haven't never been a fan of the Okiba Salvage, but I don't think it's a bad card. I don't think I want it here. I think we'd rather maybe play the bargain. Could also consider taking those dragonfly suits since we've seen so many. Yeah, tons of bamboo grove archers going around. So it feels like green is probably a little bit open. I don't know if I should start taking them now over repel, but definitely feel like green was very, very open here. And then last few pickups don't matter, sure. Could have had, what, 3 bamboo grove archers in pack 1? So we open a lion sash, Naomi, spirited companion. Okay, I mean, again, I think the white was pretty open, so I'm going to take the sash here, passing the Naomi, passing the Era, passing another spirited companion. Are we going to wheel one of those? I guess we could wheel the Era of Enlightenment, but sash makes sense to take. As we get past a Kumano. Generous Visitor also in the pack. Person took the rare or mythic here. Yeah, I mean, there's no black or white card I want to take. I could take the Terrarium for, like, Hidetsugu fixing, but I think the highest upside play is taking the Kumano and seeing maybe if the red ends up being playable here. Man, not a great pack for us. I guess the Upriser Renegade could be okay. In red-black, not the best, but it's fine. Could also just take the Scrounger now. Shrine Steward can hit the Twisted Embrace currently. I'm okay taking the Renegade and seeing if that works. Drafting a little sloppy here, but I don't think that's a huge problem. A couple of good blue cards, but we have a Soul Ripper now. Sure. Yeah, maybe we're going black-red again. Dockside Chef, Unforgiving One. There's a companion here, which is fine. Because now we're not seeing very many white cards anyways. Another Okiba Reckoner Raid 6th pick. Fantastic. Okay, I mean, this is going well. Right, we just have a really solid black baseline and then potential red or white as a secondary. So I do not mind this. Wow, that is a pretty crazy 7th pick. A lot of good cards here. Temper, Hacker, Infiltrator, Sling, Tanuki, and Song Shaper. That is pretty disgusting. Yikes. So Sling versus Song Shaper here. Our artifact count is currently only at 4. I think I like the Sling then a little bit more than the second Song Shaper. Yeah, this is a good red-black start. Look at how many 1s and 2s I have. My curve right now average is 1.8. As we wield the Naomi, though. Yeah. Yeah, still taking the Naomi. It could just be that I'm playing 3-color at the end of the day. Meh. I don't think the Lion Sash is great on the splash because you need the white activated ability, so if you only have a couple of white sources, right, it's hard to dump mana into that. But who knows? Who knows here? Blade Blesser's okay, over Already Dead. I've come around to this card a little bit. It's pretty easy just to have this be a 3-2 Menace Death Touch, which really annoying to block, and you never really want to use a removal spell on it. Plus, if we are ending up in the deck that wants artifacts and enchantments, which it looks like we kind of do, obviously that's going to be a little bit better. Wield the Subduer and a Kami of Restless Shadows. Oh, actually, no, there's an Unstoppable Ogre here in case we're still heavy in red. Never mind, it's a good pickup. Gift of Wrath is fine. Don't see us running Lucky Offering or the Pursuit. And we could run the suit, or the dragonfly suit, though. The pursuit instead of suit. Yeah, this is fine. Little sloppy, little wishy-washy, but I think overall we have a good solid baseline. Into pack 3 we go with a Greasefang. That's a lot of good white cards, holy smokes. Greasefang, Michiko's, Touch the Spirit Realm. But then we also have Oni Cult Anvil and a Voltage Surge. Wow. This returns vehicles? I only have one. I have 2 vehicles right now. I have the Suit and the Soul Ripper. Man, this is interesting. Because I don't think you take the Greasefang, so we're looking at the Oni Cult Anvil or one of the white enchantments. Oh man, it feels like the Anvil is just a better card. Which sucks because I think the white cards are slightly more powerful than my red, but that was a tough choice. Yeah, recover unit. I mean, I might just want to take this fixing now, right? Maybe we splash a couple of these white cards or something. Or I could just take Leech Gauntlet or Kami and be good with it. Really dislike that I've not chosen a color pairing yet. There's nothing wrong with splashing Naomi and whatnot, but I'd rather just be straight up 2 color. I'll take the suit. A little bit punished now as we're getting another recovery unit, but I don't think that would have been that great in the black-white deck. Because it doesn't even get back like the Okiba Reckoner raids and whatnot. Like maybe just take the Iron Apprentice here. People are going to yell at me for taking like slightly weaker red cards instead of taking all these good white cards. I think maybe we're just playing like straight up 3 color as we get a Spirited Companion here, 4th pick. There's another Michiko's Reign of Truth. Alright. Well, I wish I hadn't taken that Anvil now, and I wish I had taken the other Michiko's. That sucks. Because like I said, I do think the white cards are more powerful than the red. It's just, I think the red has more synergy with the black. And now I'm really regretting not picking up that... was it Terrarium for Hidetsugu fixing? Let's go with the companion here. Because it's more like this, more likely that this is what the deck is going to end up being. Now the good thing is I do plan on like wheeling the Greasefang or one of those other white cards, because in that first pick out of this pack there were just too many cards for us not to wheel something. But I mean, I don't even know if it's worth splashing the Anvil at this point, is it? 7 artifacts? It's probably still fine. If I randomly somehow get a super late white shrine, I might run the black shrine here. We got... Oh, okay. Whew! Bloodfell Caves. Hey. That's kind of a savior here. Kunai and Kami both good too as well, but... that is good fixing. I do need to pick up a few more playables. We're at 19 right now, so... still need to run like 4 more, or find 4 more, but... I think given what we passed, it shouldn't be too hard to get some decent wheels. Pick 8. Yeah, we'll take the Kami of Terrible Secrets this time. 7 artifacts, 8 enchantments. That's a good split. Did wheel the Greasefang. Yep. So, I'm not going to get... I had 2 chances at a recovery unit. I mean, I do have the Soul Ripper and the Dragonfly suit right now, but... we'll see. Okay, we did wheel one of the recovery units. Alright, I mean, hey. And even the Dragonfly suit number 2. I'm not sure we want the second one of those, though. How good is this here? It's got Menace. I don't know how much modify. Actually, I have a decent number of modified, don't I? Oh, no, that's fine. Alright, hey. Wasn't the prettiest draft. But we ended up with a... I think a pretty solid deck here. I'm sad that I lost out on that Terrarium, but we do have Bloodfell Caves and Haven for the Anvil, plus the Hidetsugu Splash. The nice thing is we can just cast the Hidetsugu without needing the fixing, but obviously having access to the ability is really nice, so... Yeah, no, I think this is good. 8 artifacts, 8 enchantments. That's beautiful for Naomi, beautiful for Kami, beautiful. I don't know what I was just saying, for Blade Blesser. Good stuff. I'm happy with that. Do I need one mountain? Probably one mountain because I'm running the Anvil. If I didn't run the Anvil, I would not run a mountain for Hidetsugu. But I think that's fine. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then one mountain? Yeah, Terrarium was a really important pickup that I didn't get. Bargain doesn't make a treasure, right? Just draws 2. It's not like the Deadly Dispute or whatever it's called. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this looks pretty good to me. Creature count is 12, but then we have 2 Okiba Reckoner raids and some vehicles, so yeah, let's go, baby. Nice little Mardudu. So like I said, stream today ended off well, but started off pretty poorly. Started at rank number 4 on the day, and then ended up there, what, number 10? But I'm confident in this deck. How are we looking on the play? No, on the draw here. Good enough. Nothing exciting, nothing flashy, but good enough. We wanted that on turn 1. Okay, it's a good little curve out. They stole my terrarium. Black, red. Hey. I'm gonna go ahead and just run out the sash. If it dies, it dies. While the sash is a good card, I don't think it's like a card I need to sandbag or anything. It's not good until really later in the game anyways, you know? Yep, that's fine. And a chef of their own. We drew a doggy. Go ahead and just play at our 2-3 menace here though and pass. So we have enchantment. We just lost our artifact. So next turn... What's our game plan here? Not draw land was not ideal. Let's play the companion. Play the swamp. And say go. I tapped the plains in case I drew Anvil. And we're probably just going to sack the dog here end of turn. It looks like this game is actually going to start turning into a little bit of a grind fest. I'm giving them their Scrounger ability, which is why it's holding priority now. Oh, that's good. Oh, they opted not to do it, though. I feel like I should kill their chef here. And again, giving them access to the Scrounger, but I think that's okay. If we could somehow modify one more creature, our Unforgiving one will return our 2-drops from the graveyard. But I'm gonna guess that they probably have a another removal spell hiding. We'll see. Ah, that's probably gonna grab Twisted Embrace then, right? Yep. Hey. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we want to get the Hidetsugu online. They go. They're gonna go for Twisted Embrace, and depending on what they target, we can touch the Spirit Realm or Hidetsugu. Alright, so we're not going to flicker the Shrine Steward. We instead will flicker our Hidetsugu. Oh, I've actually never looked at that symbol. It's got the channel, or it looks like it has the ninjutsu blades going. I kind of want to trade for Forgiving One here, but I also don't. Because what I'm thinking about is, we get the Hidetsugu back at the end of turn, then I sacrifice the Chef on upkeep Scry, then I get to attack with Unforgiving One and get back the this Chef. Let's do that. Michiko's for 2. Kill their flyer. I guess that's fine. That's interesting now. Because I was planning on just playing out the Grease Fang, but I guess I should play out the Michikos now that I've drawn a Kiba Reckoner raid to go along with this. Alright, go ahead and attack for 6, get back our Dockside Chef. I have to be a little bit careful though. I'm super far ahead, but they can easily push a lot of damage here. Okay, looks like they decided to slow down, which is really good for us. So now I can once again make the play of sacrifice the Chef on upkeep to Scry, then activate Hidetsugu. What? We just got Explosive Singularity'd. I have never seen that card cast before, but I love it. I love that we died to it. I don't think this is a good card, but I love it. Okay. GG's? I guess it wasn't even gonna matter then, huh? Like, I would have needed a ton of life to, to survive through that. Good. 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 That's great. I love it. I have a really awkward hand here. Yeah. Let's look at that one. Hey, look at that. One of each color. I think I'm gonna lose the Torment. My god, that freaking 10 damage burn spell out of nowhere. It costs 10 mana baseline, right? And then it gets cheaper for every creature you tap. And got me good there. Got me really good. Could be like another pseudo mirror match here. So we don't have that enchantment because, again, I bottomed the Clawing Torment. Would be really nice here, though. Oh, geez, come on. I mean, we don't have much of a better play. Oh, if I could go back in time, I'd obviously put one of the planes on the bottom, but... The good news with that is that I don't need all these extra planes. Oh, they have a sash as well. Yeah, attack for 2 and pass. Ay, ay, ay. And that's what we call unlucky. Oh, damn. Well, them's the break sometimes, my friends. Wow, I thought this deck was pretty good. I mean, maybe... I guess that's not the right way to phrase it. This deck is good, but it looks like we're going to start 0-2. Just way too much raw card advantage off that Bankbuster. And they have Lion Sash active with a bunch of cards in the graveyard. Both mine. Excuse me, and theirs. We're gonna need to draw Hidetsugu here to win. Draw Hidetsugu, they don't have removal, and then, yeah. It's kind of funny. Sash v Sash. They can eat one card this turn in response, but then I get to eat the other card. Huh. Very interesting. I think we probably want to equip it so that it's not in range of a removal spell. I mean, it's still going to be hard to beat the raw advantage that Bankbuster's giving them. That one card draws three extra cards and we don't have anything going on. Okay. So I guess they're gonna hit me for 7 now. Sure. Dragonfly suit. Not sure how we're winning this. Maybe the answer is we can't. Alright, well, I'll attack for 3 lifelink menace. And then I'm gonna unequip the sash. And say go. But they just have too much action going on. And they have 4 cards in their hand still. Yeah, I mean... Not sure what I can expect here. Sure, it's fine. GG's. Crewing in response is not going to matter. They just have, again, way too much card advantage on me. They weren't even drawing with their Bank Buster. They were just equipping it, or rather, crewing it and going for the beatdowns. 0-2 now. Like I said, I don't think that that's a normal showing for this deck, but we'll try to rattle back from here, because I think this deck card quality is very high. The draft, I would have given, like, a C as far as how I drafted, but the end result of the deck, no, I'd maybe, like, a C+. I waffled a bit, but I think our deck ended up pretty good. But yeah. Good beat sometimes. This is, like, the opposite, well, maybe not the opposite. Yesterday's video, I drafted poorly, for sure, and got punished as a result, but... This one I thought I drafted reasonably well. Deck actually ended up good, and we've simply lost 2 in a row now. Okay, on the play here. Not the best hand, but it's fine. I think I'm playing the Michikos on turn 2. Oh. Change that now. If I hadn't drawn the Okiba Regenerate, I think playing the Michikos on turn 2 and just getting it to flip ASAP would have been fine. Alright, we are looking for a red source. Next turn would be nuts. Though I don't actually have an artifact to sack besides the anvil itself. I'm okay taking 3. Plan is to pump our Unforgiving one next turn and hit him for like 5 damage. They got a hacker? Oh, they have a specialist. That's fine. Well, let's play the 2-3 as it actually blocks their specialist. Wow, they're gonna touch the Spirit Realm, my Unforgiving one? They must be really scared of that. Sure. Missing lands is not great. But we have 2 menace creatures here now, so we can try to be aggressive. Sure. Do they want to attack? They do not. We did find a swamp. So if we go Soul Ripper into Michiko's, that pumps for 3. And I'm good to attack with both here. They have to double block the Blade Blesser, so I'm okay with that. We don't lose any of our important card types. So if we can find a 5th land next turn, we can play the Naomi out. I'm putting a stop here on my upkeep and my main phase so that I can crew the Soul Ripper before the Michiko triggers. Because the Soul Ripper does have menace because of the Road Captain as well. I mean, it looks like they might be missing lands too, right? How many lands have they missed? I guess the same amount, since we have the same number of lands. Another Exemplar. Okay. Sure. So they could hit me for 4 here, yeah. That's a bit of damage. Let's draw. Nice, found the land. We'll go ahead and crew. Yep, play out the Naomi. Smacking for 7. No need to sack, because again, it already has Menace from the Road Captain ability. So they're either taking 7 here, or they're double chumping. Okay, looking pretty good now. So next turn, Michiko's is going to flip. Michiko crews the Soul Ripper. It's fine. They are very close to dead, right? I guess they are dead after I use Clawing Torment. Oh, no, they had another creature. Well, as long as they attack with one of their Exemplars, which I assume they do. Oh, they didn't. So how do we do this then? This crew's here. They have to double block the Soul Ripper. And then they have to single block the... Samurai. So I guess we'd rather just kill a creature here. We just wanted the Naomi in the graveyard more than anything. I was thinking about putting the Clawing Torment on their ace to ping them, but this is still pretty unwinnable, right? Okay. I guess if they had land into exactly Imperial Oath... No, because I still have 3 creatures and one of them has Menace, so that doesn't even matter. Phew! I was really worried we were going to 0-3 with this deck, but... Now's the time to rattle off. Okay, we are on the draw and no white sources. But I think this is a keep. On the play, I would mulligan, but on the draw, as long as we find a white source by like turn 5 or 4, this hand's really good. Come on, deck. Thank you. So I think we're supposed to actually just immediately Clawing Torment that. I don't want to trade it for my Leech Gauntlet. Which means if I'm not trading for my Leech Gauntlet, I'm letting them connect, in which in case it turns into a 3-2. That's fine. Okay. A little bit awkward, I will say this, to have played one of the black cards when I have multiple sources of black. But it's not like I can run out multiple white cards. Or black cards in a turn anyways. Double top. Nice. They played out the Iganjo as a land, too. I think they should have attacked there. Because it's very easy for me to give the Blade Blesser Menace, right? We are about to make it a 5-4 Menace. Feels like they have a Samurai in their hand or something. Sunblade Samurai. Be pretty funny if they channeled it. Given that they just double scryed top. Ah, the White Shrine. Okay. Probably need to exile that one. Let's pump up their Blade Blesser. This is where only having one white source is really painful. Alright, let's attack for 5. I assume they're going to double block with their trainee and the token. Oh, they didn't. Okay. Pretty happy with that too. Actually, now I'm wondering if I even bother then. Because we can just go aggressive if they're not going to, if they're going to take that last hit. Like, the Shrine making them a 1/1 every turn is currently not that bad. Touché. Okay, take 2. Make another 1/1, yeah. Let's go Apprentice, Sash, equip to our Blade Blesser, and say go. Can't attack because they have the 2/2 double striker now. Pretty awkward only have one white source again, but there are only 2 cards to eat in the graveyards anyways. They're Coiling and then my Clawing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't recall Iron Apprentice being in this deck. We might want to put in like the other Dragonfly suit, or even Lucky Offering in his place. I have another touch? Man. That sucks. Ugh. Sheesh. Okay. Makes Portrait a 4/4. Feels like they have Tamiyo's safekeeping. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I guess maybe we'll just equip. Gross. Not that gross, but annoying. I guess they pump up their trainee or something? Oh, sure. Pump up the shrine, hit for 2 minutes, or 2 vigilance, rather. This is going to be the telling part. Alright, they did make a token. So now they're tapped out, and we're going to go ahead and exile their shrine. Yeah, I think I'm going to start beating through. If this trades with one of their 2/2s and a bunch of tokens, I'm okay with that. They might also just chump with one of them, which we'd be really happy with. Oh, that's good. I'll take it. I'm worried the Michiko would only get worse as time went on anyways. Because they would play like some random Fang of Shigeki or something, you know? Man, they have both Seiju and the Aiganjo. Fantastic. Oh, we're in bad shape though. Scryed all 3 to the top? Well, I guess I lose. I'm shook. We're about to go 1-3 with this deck. Bonkers. I mean, I guess I block here. I'm losing my artifact. One of my artifacts, but getting this to 3 toughness is super relevant. Okay, that was a good draw. That was definitely a good start. I don't think I'm going to trade my Blade Blesser off, though, because it just ends up trading with a 2/2 and a 1/1, which I don't think is good. Or if I do attack with it, I want to attack with it the same turn I attack with Naomi, you know? So they topped 3 cards with their Oath, and they played a land last turn after bricking. There it is. Holy smokes. Okay, we're right back in this now. So let's play this pre-combat. And then we can attack with both of these. And that way, if they have some weird trick, we can sack. Get some scries. Okay, holy smokies. Nice. So they do get back their Kami of Transience here because the Hand of Enlightenment's going to the graveyard, but this clears off their board pretty well. And now it makes sense to play out our lands. Maybe they have like an arrest. Ah! I mean, it's not surprising that they had that. We knew they had removal. Or rather, they definitely topped something. 3/4 is not even good here, right? Damn. Well, that was our best shot, and now it's gone. Hmm. Ay, ay, ay. So what else do we have in this deck? Greasefang, Twisted Embrace, Kami of Terrible Secrets. I mean, we have some cards, but... Oh, okay, well... Ah... These are always the type of drafts that are super frustrating. Don't think I necessarily did anything wrong, but... I can crew that, block the Kami, take 10, go to 6, and then I need to draw like Twisted Embrace. Yeah, we need to draw Twisted Embrace for the Skyscraper. Actually, Kami of Terrible Secrets into Twisted Embrace would be the dream. Or something to that effect. Nope. Or we can draw... Beautiful land. Oh, man! Frustrating, 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 but, you know? These drafts happen, so, again, like I said, I don't know if I drafted the best here, but our deck ended up pretty solid. Or what I thought was pretty solid. Like, we first picked the Hidetsugu. I wavered back and forth between white and red. But I don't think this was a bad deck. The first loss, we lost to the 10 damage burn spell. Okay, whatever, that happens. I don't even remember what happened in the next two losses, but... Good beats. Hey, that happens sometimes, you know. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but... Like, you can draft well, you can play well, you can end up with a good deck. I didn't necessarily do all three of those. But sometimes things just don't go your way. And again, this is best of one, so there's no recourse after one game, so... That's the way it goes sometimes. Just gotta shake it off and go to the next one. So anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you back tomorrow. Peace out.